It's their rules. I get it. I'm still going to buy the drink. I'm still going to bitch about it. I still think they're lying. They're still going to get my money. I'm still a fat, lazy American. Oh, well.
Go off, Delta!
Do you like medium sodas? I don't like medium sodas. I like large sodas. This is a large soda now at Jack in the Box. It looks like a medium soda, and it was a medium soda, but now it's a large soda. And we're supposed to just accept it. We are supposed to look past the fact that they got rid of a soda that is technically about 10 ounces bigger, but they're charging us the same price for this one. Now, not every location is doing that, but 2 of the 3 locations that I go to in my area are charging $3.39 for this beverage. And the first time I went through and they handed it to me, I thought it was a mistake. So I said to the guy in the window, "Oh, I actually ordered a large soda." And he said, "Oh, yeah, this is the large that they're giving out now." And I said, "Oh, did you run out of large cups?" "Yeah, I guess." And so that's how emphatic he was about the fact that that's the new large soda. And I accepted. I thought, whatever. They ran out of cups. He didn't know that he was supposed to tell me that they ran out of cups. They're just supposed to give it to you and you don't think about it. So I let it go. I was like, whatever. Pick and choose your battles, right? And then I went to another Jack in the Box a few days later and I got a large soda and it came in a large cup. The cup that I'm used to, the cruiser cup. You know, the cup that's like narrow at the bottom and then it gets a little bit wider and comes up like that. It was like 44 ounces. That was the thing. It was being billed as a 44 ounce soda. It was like a 20 ounce, a 32 ounce, a 44 ounce. And everyone did that across the board. And then you realize that the 32 ounce was really a 30 ounce and the 44 ounce was really a 40 ounce. And of course, the amount of ounces or whatever that's in there, the amount of soda or iced tea depends on how much ice you put in. So some people like a little bit of ice. I like a lot of ice. So the more ice, the less beverage. And that's fine with me because I'll have this and then maybe I'll have a bottle that I can pour to it and it'll last forever. This, on the other hand, this is a medium. This has always been a medium, at least for the past 25 years. But everyone has changed because I guess they want to figure out a way to save money. Here's what I don't understand. If you're going to just say, this is our largest, but it's not a large, then just say, we have a small and we have a medium. And they are the same prices that they've always been. We don't offer a large because we are losing money on the large. So we have a small, a medium, and that's it. But to take the large off the menu and then just to say, oh, here you go. Here's your large. Huh? Nothing to see here. Just fucking lying. Huh? Nothing to see here. What's that? Oh, no, that's a large. Uh-huh. That's the large. No, that's always been the large. That's not a large. But Jack in the Box isn't the only one playing this game. Carl's Jr. did the same thing. They got rid of their cruiser cup and they only have this now. And that's their large for somewhere between $3.39 and $3.99, depending upon location. McDonald's, we talked about this a long time ago. They got rid of their large drink because they decided that everybody was just too fat. And they were like, we don't even want to give you the option to have a large diet soda. You don't need a large diet soda. You don't need a large iced tea. You don't need any of that. You need to have the 30 ounce and we're calling it. No more options for you. But Jack in the Box is really, I didn't think we would get to this point with Jack in the Box. I thought Jack in the Box was always about it, you know? Why couldn't they just raise the price? Why couldn't they just say, we're keeping our big drink on the menu. Prices have gone up. Things are more expensive. Because I don't want a freebie. I'm not saying they should be giving us freebies. It's not about that. It's about the option. I want the cruiser cup. I don't want this cup that's going to get all gross later. I want the cruiser cup. I want 40 ounces or 44, whatever it holds. I want the option. So if $3.39 was too much, couldn't you say it's now $3.79? I don't think it's more than 30 cents difference, right? But to get rid of the option and charge the same price for this when this was the medium? Do you think I don't know? This is a perfect size of beverage for someone. There's nothing wrong with this size of drink. That's plenty to drink. Some people won't even drink but that much. But some people are a hog of death like myself, and they want all of this and more. I want all of this and more. Bring me what I ask. Bring me what I pay for. Don't take away and say, here you go, same price, totally different thing. And we're not supposed to know? We're not supposed to pay attention to that? I don't understand where this idea is that we're working with you to help lower prices. I'm not here to help you make more money. I'm here to get what it is that you are selling. Why get rid of that option? Is it, maybe I'm crazy, maybe nobody's buying large anymore. Maybe this is it. Maybe so many people dine in and they get free refills, they're not buying that size anymore. That could be a total thing. But there are people that go to the drive-thru and they're not coming in for a refill. They want that one and that one only. And sometimes they want no ice. And sometimes they want all the ice. And sometimes they want iced tea. And sometimes they want a Coke Zero, or they want a Diet Coke or a Diet Dr. Pepper, or whatever it is that from that freestyle machine. I want the option of having the same drink I always had. I want it to be the same size. And if I have to pay for it, that's fine. And we talk about Dollar Trees upping their, Dollar Tree has a $3 section now. Yeah, they do. For certain items, but they're not telling you, oh, here, it's a completely different item. Here's a can of Spam instead of this Pennzoil, and it's the same thing. Just give me the money. Nobody saw anything. We saw. We're watching you do it. We're watching you. I love your brand. I love what you have. I think it's great, but why lie? Why not just say, prices are up. Sorry about it. And I'll accept it. But to get rid of the option, that seems so sleight of hand. That seems so like, shh. That seems so like I'm looking out the window of the car going, did you, it was 374. You take it. And it's like, shh. Does it, what? Huh? No. I'm sorry, what? No, I didn't see anything. Large. That's what that feels like. Oh, it feels like such a betrayal. Where is my large soda? I need a large beverage. I didn't ask for a medium. How can you just take away and say, how can you just, yeah, that's what you ordered. Yeah. No, it looks like that to me. I don't know. Hi, can I get a large soda for $3.39? Hello? Where are the large cups? And why some locations? Are some more broke than the others? What's going on? I never understood. Well, that's a franchise, but then that's owned by the corporation. Oh, for God's sake, figure it out. I don't want to go to some participating locations only. No, they all need to participate. Everybody start participating. We need to participate. I'm tired of these places saying, well, that one's individually owned. Then don't go to that one because that one's full of shit. Every time you go to these ones, what's independently owned? So we don't really do that. We don't really have that on, not on the turkey at this location. On what then? The meatball? Tell me what do you have at this location? Tell me what you have at this location. I don't want to watch commercials for Subway and say participating locations only. So what? I just have to randomly find out that the third location 5 zip codes away is the one that doesn't have it. And that's the only one that's open at midnight. So I don't get to have part of the deal. I don't get to have a large beverage for my 2-hour ride home. Okay. Would you like a large, medium beverage? Would you like a large beverage? Med-large? Oh, what size is that, huh? Medium? Oh my God, is that a medium? Oh, that's a Marge. That's not a medium, that's a Marge. Whatever it is, it's $3.39. All the same. It's not all the same. You're lying. You are lying. And I know people will do those games where they're like, well, let's get another cup and pour it in there. Yeah, it's going to be different every single time because there's different amounts of ice in it. But you can't look at that and look at the cruiser cup right next to it, even though it's more narrow at the bottom and it gets bigger. Does it say on here? Registered trademark. Sometimes on the side, like somebody told me that line right there is the line for ice. I don't know how true that is. It doesn't say on here. We might have to revisit this. We might have to revisit this and figure out with the other cups. But I'm saying you could pour one into the other, and some people go, well, it's only that much difference. Well, guess what? If I give them 30 cents less, it's only that much difference. So if I went up and they said, here's your large, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to pay you for the medium, they would say, oh, well, we can't give that to you. Really? Why not? I'm paying for a medium. Yeah, but we're giving you a large. No, you're giving me a medium. It's always been a medium. It's their rules. I get it. I'm still going to buy the drink. I'm still going to bitch about it. I still think they're lying. They're still going to get my money. I'm still a fat, lazy American. Oh, well. Jack. Are you listening, Jack? Jack. Are you whack? Jack. Are you on crack? Jack. I need my soda. Jack. Why are you lying to me? Jack. All the money I've given you, all the sauces I've paid for, all the drinks I've purchased, and this is how you do me? Jack, is this really how you do the girls? Jack. Jack, baby, I've been so good to you. All these years, Jack, I've been so good to you, baby. You leave your mask on. I don't even know what you look like. Even Orville Peck took his mask off for us. You can't even take your mask off. I can't even see what your head looks like. Jack, where's your head at? You want to see me take a break? You want to see me go get a soda? I think I want to see me go get a soda.